Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we are premiering and finishing the part 2 of NCT 127's Killing Voice. Enjoying it very much so far.
Absolutely.
Loving, these killing voices are super fun because we're just kind of staying on the surface a little bit, just hearing snippets of their catalog, and it's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're new to this channel, we are Chase and Melia, and we are voice teachers. We've been singing for years, just our whole lives, and we went to school for singing. We've been teaching singing for, I've been teaching singing for almost a decade now. Yep. We make these videos so that we can learn something to apply to our singing, and hopefully it inspires you to start singing as well. So let's finish with part 2. That guy is super good.
He's so good.
Wow.
He's so good. Can we listen to it again?
Yes.
Thank you.
He's great. Okay, I'm going to take it piece by piece.
Oh my gosh.
The first part. He's every single time having the air right there ready to go. Na 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 na. He doesn't stop it.
No.
This is what a lot of people do. A lot of people go da na na da na na da na na, and they start it and stop it every single time.
Yep.
He's setting his air, and then the other part that I absolutely loved was when he flipped up into his head voice or falsetto. He didn't sound wildly different than when he was in his full voice.
So powerful.
Because you can do that. Yeah. Because if you can figure out how to have the same really good resonance that you have in your full voice, a lot of people can't even tell.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't even know when you did you switch? What is that? Are you singing that falsetto? People have asked me that. Are you singing that falsetto? And I'm like, I don't even think about it that way. I just think about having the same really good vowels and the same kind of resonance and the same air. That's all I'm thinking about.
Absolutely.
Everything else doesn't really matter.
Right. When you're allowing it to go where your instrument naturally would go
100%
for that.
And I'm actually I'm really interested in this guy. Maybe, and I know somebody will. Please tell us who the man with the tan collared shirt is, because he's a fabulous singer. They're all really good, but my ears kind of perk into him a lot because he's doing a lot of the big belty kind of moments. I think are usually thrown to him.
And a lot of times we're gravitated towards singers who we want to sound like. And so I think that's where we kind of have the bias sometimes.
Well, and we've never said that we don't have bias,
Absolutely.
right? We try to make sure that you guys know that we have bias, and just because we like somebody as our favorite doesn't mean that the person you think is your favorite isn't also amazing.
Great.
Right?
Everybody here is great.
I'm never going to tell you that your favorite is terrible or you're picking the wrong favorite. So, our favorite is just, that's it. That's just our favorite. So, right now, it's kind of tan.
He's our favorite. Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I'm not going back.
That was my favorite song. 100% my favorite song.
Oh, I don't know. The rocky rap, first couple ones are still my favorite, but
they split into harmony. So I loved it.
So I paused it because the dude we're talking about is so physically active.
Yeah.
And there's a line there between being active and pushing, and really, bearing down and pushing a bunch. And some people can push a bunch and it works out. I'm not one of those people. I don't think that he is pushing a bunch.
Me
I
neither.
think that he is very active in his belly. I would say your abs and specifically the lower ones to really drive air up, and that way you can always have what's called, people say support.
Yeah.
You can always support what you're singing.
Yeah.
So that's how I do. And like watching his throat, watching all of the things that he's doing, he's active here. He's not like muscling it. At least it doesn't sound like he's muscling everything. He's just breathing out. He's just sending air, and it's absolutely awesome.
It's so good.
It's absolutely. You don't see a lot of belters or people like that who don't control things with their throat, who don't control things with the muscles and all that kind of stuff, and really just muscle things around. Yeah. I just think he's getting after it with air.
I agree.
And I'm loving it.
Can't wait for you to make your 5 things he does well video, because I'm already
I'm already excited about it. I can't wait for everyone to tell me what his name is so I can do more research.
Oh, let's go, let's go. 숨이 차오르면 잠깐 앉아서 쉬어도 돼. 지금처럼 계속 포기하지 않으면 Finally I'm happy. 현재 네 거리를 upside down. I'm a smartphone right who gon' stop me now. 맘의 목소리를 따르는 건 작은 걸음이지만 큰 변화야. 지레 꺼먹지 말기 모두 불완전한 네 탓하지 말기 행복한 상상을 매일 하기 제일 중요한 건 네 자신을 믿기. 널 만나고 이 도시는 눈부시게 빛나 어디든 나를 어린아이처럼.
So this is something, the differences in their voices. He's singing a light and floaty, la 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 la, but he doesn't have that na 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 na, na 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 na. It's hard. I'm still not warmed up, but he doesn't have that same ping and bite as that other guy. Now that's not to say that one is better than the other, but that's why that's why we're kind of really drawn to that other guy, because we're always looking for efficiency and like how to get the most sound out of our effort. And I think that the guy we just heard, that was like, it's like beautiful studio vocal, really kind of nice, sweet, softer recording voice. Like there's so many uses for that kind of singing, but that's the difference, right? There's a difference there, and we're always trying to figure out what that is.
I think that an example that would be really cool to see was those 2 lines kind of like right side by side, or just seeing them sing side by side, the same line, because the technique of using, having an engaged core, using your air, having that forward vowel, will, I think, time and time again have more resonance and sound when you don't have amplification. And why is that important? Why do we care about that so much? Because it means less work for your voice. It means your voice doesn't have to work so hard. Even though you're using microphones, sometimes, and we've noticed this, if you can't hear yourself very well, you'll oversing, and oversinging can cause just fatigue, and fatigue over time can cause damage and can just hurt you. And in general, I think everybody wants things to be easier. And so that's part of why we bring that up. Not just because it's a preference to our ear, but because that's what our ear tells us. Our ear tells us, okay, there's an efficiency here that I think we strive for, and I think that you should too. 회색빛의 기억을 알록달록하게 넌 물들여 나의 모든 순간 속에 놀러와 Sing me now, sing it now Welcome to my place. Okay, right there, everybody else has a little bit more breathiness, and like this is not a bad thing. It's just, these are different, like I said earlier, these are different colors. You want all the colors, right? You want to paint with all kinds of colors, all kinds of textures, and so we hope that you guys start listening to different qualities, and then you ask yourselves the same question: How are they doing that? Yeah, how are they doing
What
that?
do I want to do that?
Absolutely.
And like when we go, when we go to sing a song, we are using all of those techniques as well. Sometimes I want to sound a little more intimate, and sometimes it can be a little breathy or all that kind of stuff. And if you know how to make it breathy, do you know how to make it clear?
Right.
Do you know how well do you know how to use your instrument?
Right.
And that's why we make these videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why we make these videos. It's not to say that something is better or best or not. We talk about that in terms of vocal health sometimes, but in terms of music and like something that sounds good, we try to steer clear of that because it all sounds good.
Yeah.
It all sounds cool. It all sounds appropriate to the style, right? Unless it really doesn't. And then you're like, you could be the most efficient singer in the world, but if you're not singing to the style, like that's nobody wants to listen to that.
Absolutely.
So.
Sing me now, sing it now. Welcome to my playground. 어떠셨나요? 재밌으셨나요? 자, 그럼 이제부터 저희가 거진 1년 만에 컴백하는 정규 4집 노래를 들려드리도록 할 건데요. 와우. 네, 수록곡에 이어서 타이틀곡까지 여러분들 달려봅시다. 준비되셨나요? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 봅시다. Mark Lee. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 나만이 느낀 exclusive 넌 나의 감성 I love it my desire perfect 작은 취향마저 뱉어내 누구도 못 가질 나만을 위한 exclusive detail마저 I love it my desire perfect 작은 취향마저 뱉어내 내 세상에 녹아든 이 감정은 made by you 완벽한 우리들 pattern I think I'm in love with you Mix and match 했던 방식도 okay You're so tight 믿고 당겨도 okay It's your eyes, it's your smile, it's your face 전부 이끌려 갖고 싶어 say more Classic, 사랑은 drastic 섬세하게 다가와 fit me 마음을 더윙해 네가 느끼대로 전동이 퍼지는 눈빛에 빠져든 채로 감히 일러면 나만이 느낀 exclusive 넌 나의 감성 I love it my desire 자각시형마저 뱉어내 누구도 못 가진 나만을 위한 exclusive detail마저 I love it my desire 모든 perfect 자각시형마저 뱉어내
Beautiful.
You got it.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
It.
Yeah.
So nice.
Absolutely beautiful. But that's that softer kind of texture. I just love it.
But he just had like a full nice sound that he allowed like I think this is why I talk about like the 90s pop singers a lot because that's very like stylistic from then where they allow them to have like a full voice. Yeah. And they're not like trying to like bring it all in and down and so that's what I think like singers of today does. Yeah, it's just so like bring it back into myself.
Pinch it. Yeah,
pinch. But I thought it was so beautifully full.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Yo. This song is our newest title song. Yeah. Tier 2. Yeah. 2 baddies. Yeah. Yeah. You guys ready? Finally here. Are you ready? NCT 127. Are you ready? We're ready. 가자. Go live. Let's go. 달려봅시다 여러분. Yo, wait, what's speed? Yeah. Super speed. Yeah. What's speed? Yeah. Yes. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 몰라 난 너가 뭐라는지 있는 그대로의 모습 I don't matter. One of a kind, 바꿔봐 나 look in my eyes, yeah. 내가 그린 kitty 그린 속에서 move, yeah. 창밖을 봐 문을 열어 바로 지금, yeah. I gotta go, 시간이 go, we are the next, yeah. We pulling up and we're cutting the line. 빛이 않아, it isn't mine. Timing 맞춰서 보이는 sign. Open the keys, open the mind. Too fast, you 움직이면 blues clues. Everybody jealous, 따라 해보던가 new rules.
위험한 생각에 맞서봐 이번엔 피하지 않은 날.
Let's get away right now. 더 빠르게, yeah. 그려낸 모습을 마주하게. Zero to back on the highest beat. 가는 길 앞엔 아무도 없지. 내 삶은 나를 위한 곳이었던 Flop the tempo, the gasoline in me, bruh. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 몰라 난 너가 뭐라는지 있는 그대로의 모습 I don't matter. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 너가 날 본다면 알잖아 우린 다채로운 색 about rainbow shade. Show me, baby, what's your style? 최고로 느껴본 다음 너의 세상은 달라질 거야. You gon' wanna come in, wow. 다른 건 필요 없어, 잠깐만 화려해 지게 넌. Now you wanna ride this wheel. 둘은 계속 펴, 너도 wanna get your feel. Yeah, we got no time to kill. 배기음이 말을 많이 바빠 ill. 더 위로 가, 점점 위로 가. 널 잊지 마, 끝까지 달려가.
고민하지 마, 불안할 뿐이야. Better get out of my way, you know.
Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 몰라 난 너가 뭐라는지 있는 그대로의 모습 I don't matter. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 너가 날 본다면 알잖아 우린 다채로운 색 about rainbow shade. 열린 도로 속에 하얗게 밝혀진 길이 여기 펼쳐놔. 가려진 세상에서 벗어나. Run through the highway.
끝이 없이 밟는 중 Wanna go to the moon.
한대로 baby 가속되는 소리. Nothing can stand in the way. Oh. Zip zip show me zip it up what you got. Hey zip zip show me 주파수 맞추고. Vroom vroom 너의 소리 gotta go. Why don't we just drive away? Oh. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 몰라 난 너가 뭐라는지 있는 그대로의 모습 I don't matter. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche. 너가 날 본다면 알잖아 우린 다채로운 색 about rainbow shade. Zip it and cold. Two baddies, one Porsche. Two baddies, one Porsche.
Wow.
That's really cool. I feel like what they highlight so well is like the actual singing together, which I'm not seeing a lot in like other large, especially male K-pop groups. Like I feel like there's a lot of like kind of like popcorn singing going on, and while they do that, they do popcorn singing where they have like lines and stuff. Where I think they really shine is singing together, and I love it. Yeah. As a choir nerd, deep down inside, I like that so much.
I don't know. I just like the style.
The actual style, yeah.
I'm totally serious. This is going in my playlist, just because I just thought it was a jam.
Oh, totally.
And yeah, I don't know. It was great, and this is why I don't know. I love these recommendations because we find things we never would have found otherwise.
Absolutely. So. Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. We know we learned something, and we are so excited to go practice and sing because we love singing. So if you guys happen to be new here and you liked this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you could be notified next time we post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.